Get this shit going. There we go. So what's going on? I'm Will. I'm a host from the space, living with Will. Just trying to, educate and let people know about the power of blockchain and Ethereum and all the amazing things that are happening here in Denver.
What's up, everybody? I'm Logic with a K, a, also known as Julian Gilliam. I'm a creative director at Google, and also I'm an NFT maxi, I'm an ETH maxi, I'm a smart contract maxi. Yeah, man, I'm just super excited to be here today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Serena Chargunla, and I'm doing the go-to-market strategy at TreeTrunk and one of the co-founders with John here.
Hey, everybody, I'm John. It's good to see everybody here. This is an exciting day for us. I think we're just going to have a conversation about what we're doing because I think you're going to be excited about the progress that we're making in NFTs, in R&D. I'll just say that we work for Consensus Mesh in applied R&D, and I'm going to tell you that I think this is the most beautiful piece of R&D work you'll ever see. And it might be too good. You might be fooled into thinking it's the GA, but it's not. It's the beta test. And with that, let's have a conversation.
Let's get into it, man. Well, so I guess first of all, my first question would be, and I'm sure the audience would love to know as well, as far as like the technological advancements of this project, what excites you most about what TreeTrunk is offering the community in the space?
Well, I mean, our job is to advance the Ethereum ecosystem to make new smart contract standards, and I work on a project called Baseline Protocol, baseline-protocol.org. Go there. It's about zero-knowledge coordination for being able to prove that you and I have the same information, and we can prove to Serena that something about that information without showing her the information. Think about that and where that can go. While we were working on that, in R&D, we said, hey, wait a minute, NFTs could use that. What if I could prove that a sort of a digital cryptographic print was truly a child of an original that was hidden so that I can protect the original like you can't today and still let people enjoy and see the art. And if they right-click it, they're just right-clicking a known facsimile. And then we thought, well, that's cool, but what if we also did some surgery to the ERC 721, like a lot of very open heart surgery, and create a new ERC standard that doesn't have a number yet, but we're filing it now. And so everybody in East Denver, all the developers out there, you'll be able to start to use the code right away. And we're interested to see what you do with it. But the cool thing about it is it's the first time anybody's been able to, on-chain, distribute and collect and distribute royalties not only to the original creator, directly, immediately, and irrevocably on the chain, but also the creator can cut in all of their distributors. So if I own a print and make a bunch of prints and sell those, and I sell you one of those prints, and you make a bunch of prints and sell those, and you buy one of those, and you make a bunch of prints and sell those, everybody here gets a royalty all the way up to the creator. I think that that's a powerful thing, and we'll talk about what that means for artists in a minute.
Yeah, and I'm really grateful for that. I think one of the things that excites me most is this idea that, everyone can benefit from the TreeTrunk. And Serena, I would love to know, as far as it goes for collectors, right? We've seen kind of this revolution of royalties for artists, but this royalty incentive for collectors, can you speak on that a little bit?
Absolutely. One of the things that I love about TreeTrunk is that it kind of solves the creator dilemma of, not the creator dilemma, the collector dilemma of when you love a work of art so much and you buy that work of art, but you love the artist and you know that they're going to be successful and just kill it in the art game, so you buy 2 or 3. And that's really the only way that you can make any money off of it because you love that work so much and you don't want to sell it, so you have to buy more. And in doing this, you can purchase that initial NFT, hold on to it, create prints, share them with your entire community and all of the people that you want to show how much you love that piece of art and that artist, and earn a revenue from it. And so there's no, hesitancy to kind of, should I sell or should I hold? You can just share the wealth and spread the word and create money from it.
I love that. That's so beautiful. Like, come on, y'all. This is exciting stuff we're hearing about right now. And Logic, as an artist, as a participant in this amazing ecosystem, not just as an activist, but as an artist yourself, what excites you about the TreeTrunk ecosystem, as an artist in your own right?
Yeah, man. When I first realized what TreeTrunk was, I realized that this is like the beginning of what can really help culture. And when I say culture, when I look at NFTs, I'm looking at the mass adoption as to when pop culture or the people that really cultivate and direct culture get involved into NFTs. And what happens often when something pops off, the people that adopted that culture gets left in the dust, right? And the people, the powers that be, they buy it and they siphon it off, dilute it, and redistribute it. But with the tree trunk, those who are early adopters of those people that are pushing culture forward, the people that want to buy in have to go into the community that were early adopted. So, and with me, like you said, an activist, I'm all about distribution of wealth, whether it's knowledge, spaces, et cetera. Like, as a creative director at Google, like, I look in a room, there's not that many people that look like me, so I have to take the information I get, again, siphon that off, and then redistribute that type of stuff. But when you get artists that enter a space like Tree Trunk, and those people who know the next hip-hop artist or the next rock and roll song or the next soon-to-be whoever, 3 years down the line or whatever, 6 months down the line, as fast as crypto goes, all those people who were in early, black community, brown community, disenfranchised communities, they have to get compensated to get in on the get in. So that's where I see the upside for Tree Trunk. So for sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
And let's all do our part, y'all. We make the world better by participating and making it better together. And I'm so grateful because it really does sound to me like Tree Trunk is doing a necessary good for the space. So I'm bullish, y'all.
It might. It is R&D. We're here at ETH Denver and not like a major art convention because this is the time for the developer community to go in and bang on it and make sure that it tell us what's wrong. There's still going to be a lot of things wrong. The UI, I mean, we went live on production today. So, we just come in with love and say, this is wrong, that's wrong, I don't get this makes no sense, fix this, right? That's what we want to hear. We've got the chat, Zendesk chat lineup. Just come in and share the love, tell us what's wrong, and go in and check out the code for the reference implementation of the ERC. I'd like to give a shout out to Envision Blockchain and to the amazing Dr. Andreas Freund, who is part of the consensus ecosystem for a long time. He's the golden goose. He keeps on just giving, and he's been up all night making sure this thing doesn't fall over. So Andreas, if you're up there in ground control, Major John here is going to stand. Would you like to see it? Would you like to see it? Okay.
A little bit of alpha for the room.
All right. Now, I think that we've got some of the UI stuff wrong because I think it doesn't encourage people enough to do the thing that we want you to do, which is buy prints, make more, and sell them. So as you're coming in, I'm going to show you how to do that, and that's what I want you to think about doing when you come over to TreeTrunk. So this is the website, and this is the marketplace. I've signed in. By the way, I'm not going to show you this, but the onboarding into Polygon and into the Mumbai testnet and getting you Matic without you having to buy it and dropping you test ETH, the best I've ever seen. The team really did it well. I mean, it's so butter. It just goes, for anything Web3, this is as good as I think it gets right now. Please click on the sign up for mainnet launch, and so you can buy these amazing artists. So I got to tell you, first of all, that 11 artists helped us out, making sure that we were doing the right thing for artists. And I want you to go take a look at these artists and then go buy them wherever they're listed anywhere. Just go and buy them. They are amazing, amazing artists. We just tweeted out, I think Joe Lubin just retweeted. Go check out these artists and buy them now, and then come back when we're on the mainnet and buy their prints and sell those prints and become a distributor of prints. And if by the way, I want to say, if this looks like a multi-level marketing thing, it is for artists. Every piece of art in the TreeTrunk NFT smart contract it has its own NFT smart contract. It's effectively like a mini DAO. And that DAO is flowing revenue to the artist. And hell yeah, that's a good idea, right? I mean, there's some creepy dude selling soap. I mean, that's a different thing, right? But if you're an artist and you're trying to support their work, having them at the top of a massive flow of distributions of royalties, I'm all in on that idea because artists need more monetization methods, and this is a good one, I think. All right, so here we are, we're in the marketplace, and we have right here, we got Crypto Jeweler, we've got Vimal Chandran, we've got Carmilla, we've got, which am I gonna choose here? Flora Forturo. Oh, this is Latch. You guys know Latch? Shout out to Latch. Graph Face. Several of the artists, including Logic here, we had to convince not to do a GIF because we're like, look, just do JPEGs. It's a test. It's a test. Just say JPEGs, man. So Brandon Broke said, okay, fine. I'm going to make a piece of art called "This is a Beta Test," and then Logic followed suit with, I'll just go into this one. Hey, this isn't the real thing. It's a beta. So, and the thing I love most about, by the way, of Brandon's is that he's got this little, if you can see it, this little progress bar there. And during the mainnet launch, it'll be full. So I think that's hilarious. So here are the great artists, and I'm going to buy this piece right here. I'm going to buy Perrin Hidari's piece. Shout out to Perrin. And I'm just going to buy it. And thank you, Demo Gods. We sacrificed one of the developers to Developer Gods this morning, so it'll be fine. This is live. This is all real. It's on the. Oh, I should say this is exclusively on the Polygon Mumbai testnet, and we're pretty much huge Polygon fans because we're zero knowledge people, and Polygon's going big into that. Our good friends over at EMY are working with Polygon on zero knowledge. I think zero knowledge is going to be the biggest thing. It's going to be as big as hashing. It might not have the hype curve of other things, but it's going to be as big as hashing, right? It's incredibly important stuff, and we're working on it is cool. So we really love those guys. So I'm gonna create some prints. So here, and this is what we want you to do. Just click those prints. Right now on the testnet, we can only make 2 at a time. Again, we're trying to be careful, but then what you can do is you can say this print that, I'm going to let it generate 10 prints of its own. And this print, I'm only going to let, and you know what, I'm going to make this the print that I'm going to allow to have the license for the physical painting. So I'm not going to let it have any prints, but I'm going to hand you the actual painting when you buy it from me in the gallery, right? So now, boom, I've got a royalty percentage. The royalty percentage has to be at least as high as the parent that you're deriving your print from, so that you can't cut anybody out upstairs, right? So you can't make this 0, hold a child print, and then cut out the artist. It was an interesting thing that we figured out early. So here we are, and I've got this, and there's my gas fee, and boom. Yep. There it is. Prints are created. NFT is done. This is all real time. This is all on the internet. You can do this now. Don't do it on mobile. It's my fault. When we were doing UI planning, I said, let's not do an iPhone app because creators need a full Chrome. And the developers decided that what that meant was don't make it look good on an iPhone either. So that was my fault. But so it's not Flex, but it does work. And now I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it for 1 ETH. So am I missing anything important here? Because I'm kind of tired.
No worries. I just wanted to add one thing. If you are in the NFT space or not in the NFT space, one thing that makes being on testnet absolutely fantastic is that you can actually try out the platform without adding any of your own currency into it. You can play around, you can explore and experience all of the artwork of these amazing artists, Logic included, who are on there, and really just experience it for what it is. And once it goes live, you'll know how it works, and Yeah,
and click this button to tell us what's wrong. So you'll see here the parent and the children of this of your current print. So I'm gonna sell it. So now it's on the marketplace. Let's go over to the marketplace, and I've got another piece, another account up, and there's parent's piece, and I think that's the one that I just listed, but just to be sure, I'll go down. And one of the things we're going to do pretty soon is, there are 11 artists on here, so you should just see 11 pictures, and then when you click on one, it'll show you the whole tree and show you the ones that you could buy. That's one of the things that we'll be improving as we go forward.
Hey, John, one of the things I'm super excited about with this is, like you said, like the collector doesn't have to give up their piece because they love it and they can still be included with the community. I think this really changes the dynamic of whether it's an artist or collectible or whatever it is that your community gets to sustain itself and continue. You don't get fall off just based on people trading an NFT. It gets to keep on going. So I think that's super dope.
Yep. Yeah. So here I'm going to buy this. And the important thing the awesome thing I think is if you're an influencer or a collector and you have a big following, now you can take this. Insufficient token allowance. I've already overdrawn my account, so I got to top myself up here.
Can we get a round of applause for him doing this live, y'all? This is not easy stuff that's going on right now.
3 minutes? Yeah, we're good in 3 minutes. So anyway, I'm going to show you. This is what it looks like on your side. These are the royalties that you earn, and important two things. One is that the sales you make. So when I buy an NFT from you for 1 ETH, that ETH is going to be in your MetaMask wallet. That's where you'll find it. The royalties that you make from subsequent sales and from the prints, those accumulate in the smart contract and are there for you forever, safely on the chain. If we went out of business, there is nothing that we are doing that if we blipped out of existence today, there's no centralization on, you'd have to go find somebody else to, like manipulate the smart contract or, work on that or set up another platform. What we're really hoping is that all the NFT marketplaces want these features and start to support the standards. So this is a new ERC for royalty distribution on chain. Anybody that says that they can do that for you, ask them for the code because we've never seen it. And we're pretty good at finding this stuff. So we've never seen code that runs on an EVM on the blockchain on a layer 2 like Polygon that allows you to collect and distribute royalties on chain. So if a platform says they can do that, ask them how, and let me know. So I'm gonna claim my 0.2 ETH. Two things you need to know. One is that in your MetaMask account, this token is not supported as a standard in MetaMask yet, so you can't visualize your tokens, your NFTs in MetaMask yet. And the other thing is, you won't see your royalty earnings in MetaMask until you hit claim. So those are the two things that you need to know. There's new things about these kind of an NFT. The most important thing to realize is that NFTs in this kind of NFT is not a piece of art, or a digital sales receipt that you're selling on to somebody else. It is a royalty distribution right to make prints and earn royalties from them. And so you want to hold on to the one you buy, as Serena said, and then sell the prints below you. It's a different mental model, and we're really interested to see if people get it or not. So if everybody just buys these NFTs and holds on to them, and then on-sells them, we know we didn't get it across right. But if you make prints and sell the prints, then we know you got it. Thank you. I think that's pretty much it. Appreciate it.
Thanks, y'all. Give a round of applause for artist sovereignty from people like TreeTrunk. Let's fucking go. Appreciate it, y'all. Have a good rest of your ETH Denver, everybody.